This is one game in the preseason I have not looked at all. So I'm really interested in the breakdown. I don't know what starters or backups we're going to see. So break this one down for us. Who are we going to see and how are we going to play it?
Well, we could discuss both because I actually wanted to talk Jets-Giants for Saturday because I have a full deep dive 12-minute video on Friday night's game between the Falcons and Titans. And by the way, Andy, in that video, I talk about there's heavy line moves on both the side and total. I don't thoroughly agree with them, and I explain why. So be sure to check out the Titans-Falcons video here on Wager Talk TV. And, of course, when you click the bell, when you subscribe, you get an instant alert when all these free play videos are posted. Also want to look at this Jets-Giants game because I also don't fully agree with this line move on Saturday. This is also the NFL Network game on Saturday night. I gave the Titans-Falcons Friday night NFL Network game, as I mentioned in the free play video. Giants opened as about a 1.5 point, technically a home dog. They both teams play in the Meadowlands, so there's really no home field advantage in this game. But Giants opened as a 1.5 point dog, but now they're a 3.5 point favorite. And there's a lot of debate that 1 and 2s are more important than 3s in the preseason. But Teddy Covers and I talked about this last weekend on Last Call, and Teddy's been one that's preached that. He said now that games can end in a tie once again, he thinks 1 and 2 are less important than they used to be in the preseason, and 3 is becoming more of a key number like we've always seen in regular season games. So this is a substantial line move going from plus 1.5 to minus 3.5, and I have no problem jumping in on the Jets now, getting more than a field goal over that key number. They were dominant last week in the preseason. Nothing misleading about the 30-10 win at Green Bay. Head coach Aaron Glenn making an effort to win here in the preseason. I think he wants to start off on the right foot. And we also saw excellent defensive play by the team last week. And that's where I want to go in this handicap. Packers were held to just 12 first downs and only 188 total yards, just 4 yards per play. Jets outgained them 403 to 188. The reason I bring that up is because the Giants, also a high-scoring game, 34-25 at Buffalo, underdog win. Sean McDermott and the Bills usually make an effort in the preseason. So on the surface, that seems like an impressive win. But then you dig into that box score. The Giants, despite winning that game, gave up almost 400 yards, gave up 389, but they gave up 7.1 yards per play. They got outgained 7.1 to 5.2 yards per play in that 34-25 win. So I don't thoroughly agree with this line move here. I think we're getting definitely the better defensive team. Both teams, young coaches, I think are making an effort to win here. Basically a neutral site. So 3.5 or more, I'd lean towards the Jets now. Quarterback rotations obviously very important. And I will say the Giants on the surface have a really nice quarterback rotation. I do think that's one of the reasons we've seen money come in on them, but I also feel like it's a bit of an overreaction. 3 NFL starters and then a rookie. You've got Russell Wilson, Tommy DeVito, Jameis Winston even sneaking in at times. But Jackson Dart is the guy that's going to get the majority of the heavy lifting in this game, and he did so in the last game as well. He threw 19 pass attempts. Team threw 51 pass attempts overall. Dart was decent, 12 for 19. He, of course, is the first-round draft pick out of Mississippi. But once again, a lot of uncertainty there with the rookie quarterback against what looks like a pretty strong defensive team with the Jets. So while you have 3 other NFL starters in that rotation, I think Jackson Dart will be playing more than anybody else. So I'm not huge on that rotation. And the Jets also a very capable quarterback rotation. Obviously, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I don't expect either of them to see much action. Fields, by the way, was 3 for 4 last week. He got in, got out. Adrian Martinez and Brady Cook, the rookie, a little bit of uncertainty there. Adrian Martinez looked pretty good last week, 11 for 16. Keep in mind, he was undrafted a few years ago, could not stay in the NFL. I believe he played for Birmingham in the UFL and had a very good run there. But he's a mobile quarterback, the former Nebraska quarterback. These are the type of guys, and Kansas State as well. These are the type of guys that can do pretty well in the preseason and cause havoc. So I think this is an even matchup. I disagree with the line move. I'd lean Jets plus 3.5. Nothing on the total here. If you just blindly play these big totals of 37.5 or more to the under, you've hit about 57%. But as I said, both teams have excellent quarterback rotations. So that's giving me a little bit of pause on the total, which has also moved, by the way, from 37.5 up to 39, even 39.5. I would probably lean under if I had to play it, but I think the Jets plus 3.5 is probably the best value at 7 Eastern Saturday night on NFL Network. And once again, if you're liking these breakdowns, I'm doing preseason videos each and every week, baseball free play videos on a daily basis. Make sure you click subscribe, you click the bell for an instant alert, thumbs up, like, and a positive comment below because we read the comments here on Wager Talk TV.
Can you imagine saying the Giants have a great quarterback rotation in the regular season?
No, well, what's the old saying? You have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterback. The Giants have
Yes.
3.5 quarterbacks, 3 NFL starters, and a highly drafted rookie who's supposed to be better than all of them, right? And they still have no quarterback for the regular season. I will say this. I know you guys broke down the, 5.5 season win total. You said it's impossible to make a case for the over. I can't make a case for the over, but I've seen nobody make a case for the over. This almost seems like the most square, regular season underplay we've ever had. Let's fade the, I don't know. Is it a fade the public
Fade
play,
the
perhaps,
public.
preseason style?
The public bets everything, Steve. You could do fade the public on any sport. That transitions to anything.
But more importantly, all the free play content and videos on a daily basis. So make sure you subscribe, click the bell for instant alerts. And right now, 7 days for just $69, dude. It's normally $99. Get an instant 30% discount, 7 days all access, or a 7-day flex pass in which you can choose different cappers every day. Is just $69. No promo code needed. It's on every capper's page, including mine. And don't forget the daily free play, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and get there quicker, wt.buzz/SM.